Yeah, okay, good job. Yeah, good job, all done. Hi everyone, my name is Kristen. I have an 11-month-old son named Wyatt, and I'm really excited because we're going to teach him sign language for a week. What? Wyatt seems to get frustrated easily when he can't communicate with us.
Outside of him pointing at things, I think it's really good to be able to have actual words and description. Only good can come from it.
If I were going to bet, I would say he'll learn at least 3 signs throughout the week.
I don't think he'll learn in a week, no.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone will learn in a week.
Fair.
Who's teaching it?
We all are.
You can tell the way he's pointing, he repeats as much as he can, so I think he is just very anxious to have a way to communicate with us. So I think it's gonna be fun.
Okay, wait. You do it. More like this. Look. More. You do it. More. Do you want more food? Like this. More. Every kid is so different that you kind of have to tailor the words that you're teaching to them to what makes sense for them. Look, Wyatt, do you want more? Yeah, good job. I had to go this morning to a meeting with a client. So we had our nanny here and I showed her some of the signs we were doing.
He's like, but Mom, this is so much more effective.
A busy life and an on-the-go life does make it difficult to get this done in a week. And it feels like I'm being unfair to him if I'm not giving it 110%, or if my husband's not, or whoever else is around him. I'm finding that it's actually easier not to so much focus on specific words, but instead try and find times where there are like good teachable moments. And he's sitting down and eating. He's looking at me, he's making eye contact. It's almost like we're bartering, where I'm like, okay, try and do more, and he gets something. When we're doing things like trying to play with him, I keep trying to say ball or book or walker. It's a little more difficult because it's hard to be playing with him while using my hands, and he's playing with the actual object, and it's not like I don't want to just take it away from him. Ball. Good. Yeah. He's kind of already saying some of the words, which makes it a little tricky. So it makes it difficult to basically like try and convince him to use sign language when he's like, hey Mom, I can say this word. Show Mama your car. Can you do it? Car.
Still a good possibility because it's not like he's speaking in full sentences.
So, we'll see. We're not supposed to let him play with toys while he eats breakfast or any meal, but I think he's not feeling great today. He has a little bit of a cough, so I'm a softie and I'm giving in. But I will say it makes it incredibly difficult to sign. Yeah. I found that any distractions when signing make it basically impossible. Wyatt, do you want more? More? Look, more food? More? I try and teach him, and if he, doesn't get it, but like is in the middle of eating, like I know that he wants more food, and I just feel like a bad mom if I'm just not giving it to him. So I don't know. I think that obviously makes it difficult that I'm too easy on him, but oh well. Day 4, and the struggle is real. I have to be honest, sign language is kind of taking a back seat today. Mom life, what can you do? You can't plan for so much. I feel like I can plan for like half-hour increments basically, and then you just have to be flexible. I think him not feeling great, made me want to, again, keep him happy. And so day 4 did not go as planned, but there's always day 5, right? Yeah, okay, good job. Yeah, good job, all done. He did start to somewhat sign all done. I think the reason is with all the other signs so far, he's either able to say the word, or he knows, like for example with more, he can pick up his own food and eat more, or he knows that we'll give him more food. When he's done eating, I think he is like, I am done eating, like get this away from me. Overall, we still got one word, and that is like amazing. Day 6. Wyatt went to his grandparents' house today. He did not learn sign language, but he did have a great time. I think in the beginning of the week I was like, oh, he really wants to communicate and he gets frustrated and this will help us communicate. And by the end of the week I've kind of realized like we're actually really great at communicating. That's right, that's a ball. Good job. This experience has been awesome in terms of realizing how close we are and how much we understand each other, and I love that. Final day. What do you think, Wyatt? I think so too. You had fun? We just found, what formula works best for Wyatt. And I think that's a great point. I think if any lesson that we learned from this, it's that, every kid is so different, as I've always said. And you need to communicate with your kid the way that works best for them. But clearly we have someone here who likes to talk. Yeah. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss?